Hi everyone, how are you? It's Maggie here from quarantine. I hope you're doing okay. I have not been. I apologize if I have seemed distant from a lot of my friends, but this has been a really intense time for me to slow down, think about my life, think about all of the what a human being is and what our purpose is. I guess, I don't know, I just hit a wall emotionally. And my brain started going down this path as I was going through my apartment, which is very small, and I had to get rid of a lot of things. And I was just looking at all of the items that I own and thinking, every single one of these items has taken from the earth in some way. I have 6 different brands of nude lipstick. I have probably, at one point I had 30 or 40 different nail polishes. This is probably from China. It says Myrtle Beach. You know, my shorts, I got them at the pharmacy. Again, probably from China. I don't know where these came from. The internet that I'm going to upload this video on, all of the work that had to be done digging up parts of the earth for the cell phone towers and all of the supply chains that have to go into creating all of this technology that we use. I was thinking about my phone. It's got coltan in it, which is a conflict mineral that's mined in the Congo. I was in the Congo last year and I saw people digging up dirt. And there's people there that get paid practically nothing to get this mineral that's magnetic, and it needs to be used in all of our phones. And that's only one of over 100 minerals and chemicals that go into the technology that we use. And now with the pandemic, everybody's using Zoom more. So the increased amount of infrastructure that has to be built for that, and the data storage centers that are the size of countries in some cases, that have to be air conditioned, and then all the transistors and switches and everything that goes into a laptop. I know this much of barely anything really, but it's more of a train of thought I'm sort of observing in myself as I try to minimize my belongings, my carbon footprint, how much water I use, how much electricity, where is it coming from. I'm trying to wash my own clothes now because I don't have access to a washer and dryer really easily. So it's just been these thoughts it has just been interesting to watch these thoughts go through my mind. And this thought process took me to a realization, I will say, that maybe we weren't intended to have all this stuff. Maybe I took it all for granted and just thought I could go to, say, even a vegan restaurant. How cool is that? But it's so much work as human beings to even start a restaurant. You need refrigeration and electricity and a space, and that space had to be built. And my mind just starts going down a thought pattern of everything that goes into everything. And it all somehow is taking from something natural, if you go back far enough. And so ethically, I'm thinking, what is okay for human beings to take? Do I deserve to have the luxuries of 30 different nail polishes and all these shoes I have and all these clothes and a washing machine when I had one? Is it a luxury to have those things, or is it something that is okay to have? And there's so many of us on the earth now, so everybody has a lot, we use a lot. So these are thoughts on my mind, and these thoughts led me to think about my family and friends and how I have this way of being where I'll cut people out of my life if I feel like they're not understanding me or they have a different reality than mine. And I realize that has been a judgmental space that I've been in, and there's no way for me for anyone else to be like me or vice versa. And so what I'm trying to do more right now is during the quarantine is to learn to love more. So that's where I'm at. I don't know how far I've gotten with that. I just wanted to share that that's a thing that I'm thinking about. Okay, so I'm going to do a very short yoga class with you because I have wanted to do a yoga class since the quarantine started, but I haven't felt inspired by any particular yoga. I haven't barely been doing it until 2 days ago. I realized my body feels really tight and sore. I'm 41 now, and they say when you get in your 40s, you start to feel like little aches and pains, and I realize, okay, this is happening. I'm not invincible. Not that I thought I was, but it just is, it's clear. It's really on the top of my mind how the body breaks down over time, and I want to be committed to moving it and being aware of the way my body carries itself so I can be in as the best shape that I can as I go into my older years. So let me show you a few things that I've done over the past couple of days, and maybe you like it. Okay, sorry, I feel weird right now. Everything feels weird, so sorry if I'm coming across weird. Okay, let's do yoga. Okay. Hi again. First of all, I want to say you don't need any space, barely, to do yoga. So I wanted to show you, this is my little kitchen here. I live in a very small bedroom, almost like a tiny house. So I don't have a lot of space in here. And you can just put down a mat. If you don't have a mat, you can put down a blanket or anything. Just, you need enough space, like about the size of a yoga mat. So one thing I've been thinking a lot about is my posture. I realized during 2 months of quarantine, I just sort of let it go a little bit. I let everything drop. And the other day I was thinking, I tend to, especially with the masks on and I'm out in public, and it's awkward sometimes making eye contact with people, and everyone's kind of being weird. So I find that I'm just like letting my shoulders drop, my chin drop. I just keep looking down, and I realize I need to make an effort to lift it up. Not necessarily pushing your chest out, but to keep the shoulder blades open. So I'm trying, especially when I'm at home, to stand up really tall. This is called Tadasana, which is mountain pose. And so I'm concentrating on tucking my tailbone, lifting my pelvis, not really pushing out the chest, but softening the ribs while I keep my shoulder blades back. So Tadasana, chin back, so I'm not like looking forward too much. So I start with Tadasana. I put my toes or my feet hip distance apart. And you can just stand here and see how it feels to stand up straight. See what the body, kind of maybe think about how you normally would stand if you just kind of let it go. And then lift it up. The next step is to become aware of the breath. For 2 months, I was not paying attention to my breath at all. Recently, last couple of days, a few things happened and I was really upset about them. There's a lot of emotions flying around, and I had a few different incidents with different people that are under stress. I'm under stress, and I felt like emotionally hurt, like we're kind of cutting at each other emotionally, and sometimes these things can't be articulated, so you just feel bad, but you can't really figure out how to solve a situation. Sometimes it just is two different people's points of views. You agree to just not be on the same page. So I really had to take a deep breath the other day. I mean, I should be taking them every day, but to calm down, because I was mad about a situation. So feel your breath. Maybe a really big inhale through your nose or through your mouth. Doesn't matter. Feel your chest expand and then exhale. I like to exhale out my nose. Stand in our mountain pose, our Tadasana. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Let's do this at your own pace. I want to comment that on the exhale, if you can hear the air, almost like Darth Vader, on the top of your throat, like it sounds like, it's called Ujjayi breath. That helps you to build heat inside. So if you're in a colder climate, it's nice to do. Even wherever you are, Ujjayi breath is an inhale through the nose and then an exhale where you hear that soft sound. Okay, let's get into it. Here, we're going to inhale, reach up. Little back bend if you want, and exhale. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm leading with my chest, hinging at the hips, and then I'm going to bring my hands all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to exhale and fold forward so much that my hands are planted on the mat. You're going to understand why I am instructing that they're fully on the mat. Your fingers are spread. Your head is heavy. Once you're here, let's take a few rounds of breath. I'm going to start to straighten my legs slightly. Relax my shoulders, belly button drawn back to the spine. All right, get ready to stand back up. On your next inhale, bring the arms wide, smile, reach, little back bend, drop the shoulder blades, yes, press your pelvis forward, and exhale, hands at heart center. Beautiful. We're going to do that again, okay? So have fun with this, okay? Let's get happy. Let those thoughts, whatever is on your mind, go away. Watch the thoughts like clouds come and go. Okay, you're with me right now for the next 7 minutes, okay? So we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Now watch, inhale, I'm going to lift my head, I'm coming to my fingertips. My shoulders are back. My back is flat. I'm leading with my chest, pressing into all quadrants of my feet. And then I'm going to exhale, plant my palms again, heavy head. I'm coming back up again, so all the way up. Little back bend, and then exhale here. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. We're going to take it back to a plank this time. So inhale up, palms together if you want. Exhale down, plant the palms. Inhale, come to your fingertips, look forward 2 feet. Now watch, we're going to plant the palms, head is heavy. That's the exhale. Step back with 1 foot. Let's just pause here. It feels good to get your hip stretched out. Oh, my hips are feeling it. So this is like a low lunge, but you've got your hands planted on the ground. Now I'm going to get my shoulder blades back, pull my belly button in so my torso is strong. And then I'm going to step my left foot back into plank. My feet are hip distance apart. My wrists are under my shoulder blades. My belly button is drawn up. I'm feeling the energy come up from the ground versus the feeling of being heavy. From here, I'm going to lift my booty, press back into downward dog. Oh, I'm going to push down. Let's spread the feet. Let's do it a little bit wider for our first one. Now, downward dog is like an upside down V. So my shoulders are pressed away from my ears. My spine is like a straight line. So the head isn't tucked under too much. It's not lifted up. Think of your neck as an extension of your spine. Ears are sort of by your biceps there. All right, so I'm going to lift my toes and then press my heels back. Press my booty back.
Lift the toes. It feels good to stretch out the toes and then press the heels back. Alrighty, you ready? I'm gonna look up here. I'm gonna bend my knees. This is kind of fun, and I'm gonna see if I can hop. Put a little kinetic energy into it. See if I can hop. Even if you only get this far off the ground, it's fine. I feel like I'm twerking. I took a twerk class once. I was so bad at it. Okay, so let's get the toes up. See if you can get a little higher. You're working on the shoulders coming over the wrists and pressing up. Ooh, see if you hit the furniture. Okay, just be careful. Now, once we've done this a few times, keep on doing it. You're gonna hop your toes toward my hands, and then inhale, plant the palms, head is heavy. Let's just let the arms get like spaghetti here. One round of breath here. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Smile. Exhale, hands at heart center. Okay, it was kind of a Surya Namaskar A or sun salutation. So let's do a couple more of those. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. So we're gonna inhale through the nose. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, plant the palms, head is heavy. Inhale, fingertips, look forward 2 feet. Exhale, plant the palms, step back right, step back left. Now, keep on exhaling halfway down, so biceps are parallel to the ground. Tuck the feet, inhale. This time your thighs are off the ground. Tuck the feet again, exhale. Really press back. You can press through your heels to really get a nice hamstring stretch. And I usually like to hold downward dog for 5 rounds of breath. So let's just get those ears away from the shoulder blades. It's a slight outward rotation with the biceps. So it's like my arms are rotating outward and coming toward my ears as I press back. One more round of breath. I'm gonna come to my tippy toes, bend my knees, look forward like I'm a cat ready to pounce. Okay? And I'm gonna hop forward. Inhale, you can come to your fingertips here if you'd like. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, hands at heart center. Beautiful. All right, so inhale up. Exhale, forward. Heavy head. Inhale, come to your fingertips, look forward 2 feet. Exhale here, step, step, halfway down. Inhale, tops of the feet on the mat, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the feet, press back. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Okay, we're going to lift our right leg, bend the knee, open the hip. Ooh, I'm going to hit my kitchen table and look underneath your armpit on the right side. This is a nice big stretch, big side body stretch. And then we can bring it back. You can hold that as long as you want if you're at home doing this without me. Let's do it again. Lift that, or on the other side, lift the left leg, bend the knee, open that whole hip like it wants to look at that wall. Press back with your palms, look under your left shoulder blade, and just enjoy that stretch, yeah. And then we're gonna come back, point that toe, bring it down. We're gonna hop like a cat. Inhale to the fingertips, look forward. Exhale, plant your palms. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands at heart center. So that was Surya Namaskar A, or sun salutation. You can Google it if I didn't give you instruction that you understand. There's probably way better teachers online that can teach you that, but I do 5 of those to begin with. So come to the top of my mat, stand in Tadasana. Few inhales and exhales, then 5 Surya Namaskar A's, or sun salutation. Okay, now I'm going to show you B. I do 5 B's after this, and that's going to be it for the class today. It's just going to be sun salutation 5 times and then this one, and it's perfect to do in quarantine because it's like a full body workout for your spine because you're bending back, you're forward bending, you're pressing up, you're getting a lot of just different movements for the body. Okay, I'll stop talking now. We're gonna do B, okay? So B starts with chair. I'm gonna bend my knees. I'm lifting my toes a little bit. I'm getting heavy in my tailbone butt area. I'm gonna see how low I can get. I don't wanna arch my back too much, so I'm bringing my belly in. I'm gonna inhale up. My shoulder blades are away from my ears. I'm gonna look this way. So this is one inhale. And then I'm gonna exhale. You know this one. Hands down, head heavy. Inhale, come to your fingertips, shoulders back. Exhale, plant the palms, step right. Ooh, feel that nice, big, long hip stretch. Step left, okay? Keep exhaling halfway down. Tops of the feet on the mat, get this really nice back bend here. And then I'm gonna step back into downward dog. We're gonna lift that right leg. Okay, on the inhale, see if you can step your foot towards your hands. Some of you aren't gonna get very far, and that's okay with your foot. You can, even if you can't, say that I can only go this far. You can kind of try to get up somehow, okay? Doesn't matter. And then once you're in this position, you're gonna point these right toes toward the front. These back toes are gonna go at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna go so wide that my knee can get bent over my ankle. All right, now we're gonna do warrior 1 here. It's easier if you wanna open your chest up to that wall on the left. Bring your arms out straight in front of you. Look over your middle finger. This is warrior 2, okay? In the pose that I'm gonna teach you, bring the arms wide, yes. Bend that knee a little bit deeper. Keep that knee bent. Flip the palms, drop the shoulders, and look up. So this is warrior 1. It's harder than warrior 2 because the hips here, you wanna keep working this right hip back, left hip forward. It's okay, they're never gonna be pointed directly forward because the body doesn't work that way, but that's the action. All right, warrior 2 is open. There's no pushing one hip back, pushing the other forward. It's just easy breezy. It's just looking at the wall, okay? So warrior 2, for some of you that the hips might not be ready for this, just do warrior 2. For others of you that the hips are ready, you can open it up, your chest toward the front. Work that right hip back, left hip forward, press into that back pinky toe. Knee is over the ankle, and smile. Just enjoy how this feels on your lower back. I'm feeling it in my left hip socket. All right, so if you're here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back down to the ground. If you're in warrior 2, same thing. We're gonna just come back down to the ground. So I'm gonna reach my arms forward, bend my knee, plant my palms, step back into plank. I'm gonna go halfway down, tops of my feet on the mat, roll the shoulders back, drop your tailbone, open your mouth if you want. I'm tucking my toes, pressing up. Now, left foot points back. I'm gonna see, just like before, can you lift the knee toward the belly and step the foot somewhere near your hands? I ruined my toenail polish. I didn't wait long enough. All right, so I'm gonna lift all the way up, gotta watch the furniture, into warrior 1. Now, if you're doing warrior 1, the left hip wants to move back, the right hip wants to move forward. Keep that knee bent over the ankle, drop the shoulder blades so you're not crunched up around your ears. Okay, beautiful. And I like to look up. You can leave your arms apart or together. Now, if you're doing warrior 2, remember the hips don't have to do as much work. They just open up toward the wall. Same action with the feet. Knee over ankle. Ankle, or the back toes are at 45 degrees. Some teachers would say that you can wiggle this left foot out a little bit to leave more space in between the feet. Whatever feels good for you. Okay, warrior 2. I'm gonna go to warrior 1. Okay, from here, We're gonna exhale, bring the hands down, step back, halfway down. My biceps are parallel with the ground. Tuck tops of the feet on the mat. Feel that really nice back bend. Now you can bring your thighs down and then tuck the feet if that's easier for you. Lift the booty, press back. Let's just take a few really deep breaths here. I'm gonna look up, bend my knees, hop forward. Inhale, shoulders back, look forward, 2 feet, flat back. Exhale here. Now we're coming up to chair, okay? So inhale, keep that booty down, knees stay bent, chair, and then exhale, hands at heart center, and then you can bring them down. That was a level 2 course on Surya Namaskar B. Well, it's not a level 2 course, it's a level 2 posture, okay? So you can stay with warrior or sun salutation 1 or go on to this. It has the warriors, so it gets just a little bit more in the body and the hips. So we're gonna do it again. See how you feel. So like I said, 5 of those other ones and then 5 of these. We're gonna start with chair, okay? So inhale, exhale, hands down, heavy head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step right, step left. Keep exhaling halfway down. Inhale, press up, roll the shoulders back. Watch this exhale. Exhale here. Keep exhaling. And then I'm stepping on the inhale to warrior 1. Exhale is complicated. Hands come down, step back, halfway down. Not too complicated, you got this. Inhale, just one move. Exhale, press back. As you're exhaling, you press back, and then inhale, step forward. Back foot goes down. Inhale up for warrior 1. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, halfway down. Press it up. Upward facing dog to downward dog. If you need to bring the knees down, bring the toes together, you can press it back to child's pose. I like to just go limp to child's pose. Okay, we're not going to stay here too long. I could stay here all day. I'm going to just lift up from child's pose, tuck the feet, lift the booty, press back, and I'm going to look forward, hop my feet. Inhale here, exhale down. We're coming into chair, booty down, lift the arms, and exhale. Hands at heart center or down. Okay, so if that was hard or confusing or too fast, it's like anything you learn, it gets easier over time. So if you're like, oh, I can't get that, it doesn't matter. It's the probably first couple times you've tried it. Just rewind, try it again. Or if my teaching doesn't do it for you, I'm sure there's very, very many more videos from better teachers than I am about Surya Namaskar B or Sun Salutation B. Okay, so let's do it again. I really want you to start to understand the flow of breath with the movement on this one, because there's some exhales that you're doing a lot of stuff with. Okay, we'll do this one more time and then we'll close. I promise 7 minutes and it's longer. Okay, so you can do feet hip distance apart, or some people bring them together, it doesn't matter. Okay, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold, hands planted. Inhale, come to your fingertips. Exhale, step back right, step back left. Keep exhaling halfway down. Inhale, up. Exhale, tops of the toes down, press it back. Inhale, step right, plant the left foot, come all the way up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back right, halfway down. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Inhale, step left, plant the back foot, keep bringing it up. Exhale, bring it down. Step back, halfway down. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, smile. And then tuck the toes. I'm going to walk my hands to my feet. Pause here in a forward fold. I might even clasp my hands behind my back.
been practicing this. Let's stand up. That's good for today. Okay. Everybody, let me grab the mic. Okay, you all did really good. So in today's class, we learned sun salutation A, sun salutation B. Your homework is to do 5 of these, okay? And comment that you did it. Tell me how it felt for you. I'll continue in the series, which is the primary Ashtanga series, if you want to research the type of yoga that I'm teaching or the sequence of the postures. I'll continue that in a future video. But get good at these first two moves. Let's do 5 of each. Tell me how it goes. I already feel better. You notice the difference in the way I feel versus when I first came on and I was like, hi guys. I think that's what's interesting about moving the body a little bit, probably with most forms of exercise. So this is a nice lesson for me today. I feel better. I'm still super emotional, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on, upload this video today, and I'm gonna try to get some stuff done that I've been putting off. So thank you for watching. Sending you all lots of love and kindness and positive, happy thoughts. Okay. Till next time. Bye.